Hey guys, happy Wednesday to you. When I tell you the subject matter of this fresh manna, most of you are going to want to dismiss this. But I promise you, if you dismiss this, you can dismiss everything, because what I'm about to tell you is a nugget that is worth hanging on to. In fact, this one little nugget is going to get you so much further than most of your competition. This little thing right here will literally make you a fortune. You can make a living or you can make a fortune. This thing will eventually, in time, compound and make you a fortune. You're not gonna like it. You're gonna wanna dismiss it. You're gonna say there's gotta be more to it. I'm here to tell you that this one thing is where it's at. Are you ready for this? It's your smile. See, I knew it. I knew the moment that I said that you were just going to say, this is stupid. I woke up too early to get this kind of, I don't need to hear this junk. I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you that that's what it is. You see, I get this question asked more than anything else. How do you get so many leads? How do you attract so many leads? And there's so many variables to this. Is it really how do you attract so many leads, or how do you get so many jobs, or how do you accomplish so many jobs? There are a lot of variables to this. But when it comes down to it, what people are saying is, how do you attract so many people to draw their attention to you? And know this, we are in the attention business. Know it now. We are in the attention-gaining business. And the one who gains the most attention gets the most leads. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to get the most jobs, that they're going to land or close the most jobs, but it does mean that they're going to get more opportunities, because the more opportunities or the more leads that you get, the more likely you are to succeed selling those leads, closing those jobs. Success isn't something that you pursue. Watch this. I know you've been taught that your entire life. And there's some validity to what people are saying, that you got to get out there, you got to hustle, the grind. I totally understand that. But when it comes down to it, success isn't something that you pursue, but rather it's something that you attract. We attract success. And the one way to do that is to convince people that you've got your act together. Is it beginning to come a little more clear? When you convince people that you have your act together, they will want to follow you. They will want to buy from you. They will want you on their property. Because they want to be surrounded by success. That's why it's important that we have a decent looking rig, or at least a clean looking truck. That's why we have these uniforms. That's why we smile when we show up. Success isn't something that you pursue, but rather success is something that you attract. Now let me ask you a question. What's the most attractive thing about a person? And don't get perverted on me. What's the most attractive thing about a person? Did you know that it is their expression? Their expression. Namely, their smile. We all know that one girl, that one lady, who's drop dead gorgeous on the outside, but she is on the inside. And you would love for her to be a 10 in her appearance, in her expression, because she's already a 10 in her appearance. And if she were a 10 in her expression, my God, like the room would light up. But she's got that humdrum look. She always looks like she's ticked off about something. And it just makes her unattractive. But when she smiles, there's this TikTok, what do you call that when you kind of got a thing that's going, it's like viral, this trend, where people will video someone from a distance who doesn't know that they're being videoed, and they're just standing there, they're in the airport, they're miserable, they're in a restaurant, they're waiting, whatever, and they just look sour. And then when they see that person from a distance, they light up. They put music behind it to make it, more obvious what's going on. But sure enough, they're just standing there, and then they see the person, and they light up. And like everything changes about that person. I'm here to tell you that I get more compliments. Look at this face. Look at this. I'm chubby. I'm short. I have no muscle structure on me whatsoever. I'm not gifted. I'm not educated. I'm really not attractive. But I get more compliments about my smile. When I walk into church, I put on a smile. Sometimes I have to fake it. I don't care to tell you. I'm not always happy. But more often than not, when I walk into a room, especially a strange room, I walk in with a smile, and watch this, people are automatically drawn to me. They wonder why a short, fat, uneducated, more than relatively unattractive person can be happy. When you're happy, it draws people's attention. One, because they don't see that many happy people. So you automatically set yourself apart. Are you seeing where I'm going with this? You automatically set yourself apart. And people don't understand how anybody in this world could actually be happy. You walk in and you're happy, you've got an expression of joy and success on your face. People are attracted to you because they want to know what the heck is going on. I've literally gotten jobs. I'm not talking about pressure washing jobs. I'll never forget the time when I was sitting in a room probably this large waiting on an interview with 50 other people, and I walk in and the woman was absolutely dead tired. She was miserable. She's been interviewing people all day and she doesn't want to interview anybody anymore. She looks around the room and she sees me. I'm smiling. I literally stand up. I stood up and smiled, and she said, "You, come with me." I'm telling you, you hear what I'm saying? And I got the job, by the way. I quit it to go pressure washing, but I got the job. When you walk into a room and smile, you automatically gain attention. Just know that. So from the get-go, you've heard me say this before, smile when you're on the phone. I'm telling you, it's amazing. From the get-go, be smiling. When I get out of the truck and I see the customer there, what do I say? "Hey there, young man, how are you?" It's an old guy. "Hey there, young fella, how's it going?" And they smile. "Hello, young lady, how are you?" And I smile, and a firm handshake. And if I'm approaching a woman, I do it with two hands. I stick out my hand and I do this, and I grab her hand like this, and I say, "Thank you for the opportunity. How are you today?" And I'm smiling. And guess what? Their shoulders lower, their countenance changes, their expression changes, everything is heightened in their energy, and they become more comfortable, and I'm more likely to get the job. We could do a seminar on this. Change your attitude, in particular when you want to gain success. Remember, success isn't a thing that's pursued. Success is attracted. God bless.